Good day, dear readers, viewers, watchers, and listeners. I pray all is well out there. We are going to continue and resume play in the book entitled The Sacraments of Eternity. Let us continue. Let us resume play. Let us begin. Nazareth, a small town. Jabal, riding along this big village, thought, "No one will rob me here, so I am afraid of nothing." They reached the small square. Jabal looked around. "Uncle Jabal, why did we stop?" "John, we need to find out where your aunt lives." "Well, you find out and I'll take a nap." "Sleep, John. I'll ask those people." "Peace be with you, good people. Peace be with you. Tell me, please, where can I find Mary, God's mother?" Everybody laughed loudly. These lunatics. Well, they live not far. Go straight, turn left, and at the end of the street, right side. That's their slum." "Dear gentlemen, why are you calling them so?" How else can we call lunatics?" "Uncle Jabal, are they sick?" "John, just be quiet. They seem to be really sick." "What about us?" "We are safe and sound, and we will find those Uncle Jabal, why did you stop talking?" "I just took a thought why they were called lunatics. I think they are sound in heart." "Yes, you are a grown-up, but very strange. John, when you experience as much as I have, you'll see." "Uncle Jabal, why am I supposed to always wait for something?" "Not to wait, my dear son. You have to prepare yourself for the brightest days of our life. Grow up, and when you will give your heart to the people." "How can I do it?" "John, God shows you the true path." "I can't do it. I'm just his child." "You are grown up." "John, I understand. I'm a grown-up, but John, it's only our physical appearance. All that is inside of us, or around us to be precise, all of these things belong to God." "Is it possible to see?" "John, maybe, but not everyone is allowed to see it." "Tell me, why do people die?" "What to tell you, I don't know. They do not die, they just go back to God." "Where is the path leading to God?" "My dear son, if I knew, I would definitely tell you. Let me get this straight. It is somewhere either inside of us or near us. So far, we don't see this path, and you will see it. Only true believers will follow this path. It's not far from any one of us. Prophet Moses used to say so." "Yes, Jubal, it is very interesting. You know, John, you can't even imagine what your future is." "Wait, this is the house of your aunt, your mom's sister." "John, I'll enter first and tell her about your mom." "Sure, go. I'll be over there at that spring. Give your donkey something to drink. I'll be back for you." Jabal approached the house. The doors were already open. What shall I do, he thought. Hello, people, is anybody home? A man came out of the house. What do you want? Jabal opened his mouth. A very tall man was standing in front of him. Peace be with you. The man looked attentively at Jabal. Well, if you are with peace, come in. Jabal entered the house and looked around. I'm sorry, what is your name? Joseph. Where is your wife? Listen, dear man, why did you come here? No, for God's sakes, why are you stammering at me? Tell me. I came not alone. Who is with you? I came with John. Well, bring him here. Okay, my dear child, where are you? He is a child? Yes, he is your nephew. Mary went out of the room. Joseph, who is it? Mary, I don't know. This man says he has come with our nephew. He is... No. John is Elizabeth's son. He is at the spring. Oh, God, call him in. I'll be right back. John, come here. Your aunt is calling you. Uncle Jabal, give me some time to watch how the donkey is drinking from the spring. You'll watch it later. Come, quickly. Uncle Jabal, but wait. John, your aunt is waiting for you. Oh, okay, I'm coming. John entered the house. He looked at Mary and Joseph. Peace be with you. Peace be with you too, my dear. John, where is your mom? My sister? John looked at Mary again. Aunt, she is in heaven. How long ago did she leave? Aunt, I don't know how you feel. For me, it seems to be a long time ago. Well, John, I am her sister. Aunt, she told me almost nothing about you. My boy, I see you are so small, but we are close people. Let the water sprout rush in front of me. John, what are you talking about? Nothing, I'm sorry. It is not me. Who was it? Aunt, I don't know. Oh God, my child, God is talking to you. John looked at Mary again. You are my mom? John, no, I am the mother of Jesus Christ. Where is he? You know, John, yesterday he was taken there to the heavenly kingdom. Did Jesus die? No, for God's sakes, I don't know how to explain it to you. John, my dear, I can't explain it. You can't comprehend it. Are you talking about the chariot of fire? Yes, exactly about it. I get it. I really wanted to see your son, but I guess it is not destined. Mary, tell me, Jesus is really the Son of God? Mary looked down. Well, I understand. Betha Barbara. When Zachariah entered the temple, he felt unwell. God, what is wrong with me? No worry, Zachariah, I am just close to you. After the service is over, enter the censer room. I'll talk to you. I will, but God, rest my soul. You'll feel better now. Father, thank you. Zachariah, yes, I'm listening to you. Are you okay? Isaac, I am okay. I have just remembered Elizabeth. You look so... Isaac, I'm sorry. I have to start the service. Go ahead. People are waiting for you. In the night, I saw a man on a red-haired horse. He was standing between two myrtle trees. Behind him were two red-headed, white and piebald horses. I asked, "Who are they, my lord?" An angel was talking to me. He replied, "I'll show you who they are." A man between the myrtle trees pronounced, "These are the ones Lord sent to roam around the whole earth." God, what am I telling? Zachariah, don't worry. I'm talking through you and ask you. Memorize and write it down. Now, enter the censer room. I'm waiting for you. While entering the censer room, Zachariah did feel much better. God, my Lord, I'm listening to you. He saw a cloud and felt much better. Now, listen to me carefully. I'll make Jerusalem be the bowl of redemption for all the people around and for Judas too. During the siege of Jerusalem, it will be a hard nut for all the tribes. Whoever would like to crack it, will it be cracked? All the people of the earth would want to crack it. God, why are you saying all of this? Zachariah, you'll get it later. Lord, how should I live further? Zachariah, don't think about it. You belong to me. Go home and relax. In 3 days, you'll see your son John. Thank you, God, for everything. Nazareth. Mary, I wonder, you are close? Is your name Jubal? Yes, Jubal. Well, Jubal, listen to me. What is destined to happen will happen. Mary, I am scared. Jubal, don't be afraid of God. Love God. John, come to me. Aunt, I am tired and I want to eat. My dear, I will feed you, but just wait a bit. Lord, my nephew is here. I feel confused. Mary, I can't give you any advice. Life goes on as it is, though I will always be a part of this life. If you want to talk to Elizabeth, I can give you this opportunity, but only after Jubal and John leave you. I don't want to throw his feelings. He is a child, and when the time comes, I will need him as a first sparkle of the great fire. Lord, I understand you. No, Mary, you hear me, but it is hard for you to understand what I'm saying. I am the one who rules your memory. God, how can I understand you? Very easy. Your brain is my creation, and it is connected to me. Only I know what to do with the person. Let's assume you hear me. Other people don't. But I am unique, and all of humankind lives in unity. God, it is so hard. No, Mary, this is not hard. The hard things are in the future. Now go and feed my forerunner. He must go back home. God, what is the rush about? Mary, get me right. I need Zachariah. I'll take him home. Lord, Who is talking to me, and what about? She silently stood up for some time. What is wrong with me? Forgetting everything, she entered the room where John and Joseph were waiting. John, my boy, help yourself and Jabal. I have to go out. I will be back soon. John looked at Mother Mary. What is wrong with her, he thought. Joseph noticed his wife felt out of place. Mary, shall I go out with you? No, Joseph, I need some solitude. Mary left out of the house and directed herself to her favorite place. Coming closer to the spring, she sat down. God, what is wrong with me? Mary, I am next to you, and I ask you, do not worry about our son. Everything that will happen is for the sake of the people. You will make them understand and to believe that God is immortality. God, John came to me, the son of my sister, and my wife. All these feelings I take from your memory, and in several years you will meet John again. You won't recognize him. You'll only see the scar that's on his neck. Why not a birthmark? Our son has 2 birthmarks. They prove he will be sent to earth twice. Now, go home. They are waiting for you. God, thank you for your consolation. Mary entered back into the house. Aunt Mary, are you sad? John, my boy, I am glad, very glad. Why are you? No, John, I feel sad without my Messiah, Jesus. And when I look at you, it's as if I see him. Tell me, how soon will he be back? John, he will be back very soon, but for me, it is... Mary, calm down. Joseph, forgive me. Yes, I have come not at the right time, thought Jabal. Joseph sat down. Jabal, have some wine. Joseph, I have nothing against it. Let's just go out and talk. Mary will stay with John. Sure, Jabal, I agree. Mary stayed alone with John. Aunt Mary, is my mom in the place where Jesus, Uzziah, now is? Yes, John, they are up there. Does Jesus see her, Uzziah? Of course, he sees her and even talks to her. Is this heavenly kingdom far from here? No, John, not very far. It is next to us, and it's even inside of us. Aunt, I often hear a voice inside of me. Yes, John, these are your first conversations with God. Forgive me, John, I'm not allowed to talk about it. Who does not allow you? You know, it is hard to believe, but it is God. Tell me, why everything sacramental is a secret? John, it is impossible to open the sacrament of worlds, creation. People won't believe this and pass the truth by. Whatever comes by small particles will be accepted. Are we from God? Yes, John, you are right. We are his children. Why does it happen that we, people, do not believe in our Creator? You know, in order for people to believe, you and Jesus were born on the earth. It was God's desire. You will prove to all the people that the truth exists. Aunt Mary, how will this look like? I don't know, but I can assure you it will be very heartfelt from your side. Jerusalem. Barbius, you're back. Yes, Uncle Shammai. Where's Uzziah? You see, he is now in a decent place. Where? In the synagogue? No, in prison. For what? You see, he is a stupid sheep and believed in one. Here he is sitting, chained as a jackal. Uncle Shammai, don't worry. Everything will come to reason. Well, Barbius, not likely. Do you know what people say about you? Of course I know. For they say nothing bad about me because I feel very many poor people and others don't interest me. For those whom I hurt are monsters. They are true demons, and I'm just God above them that commits fair over their wealth. Don't you take too much upon yourself? No, not much, for I have no choice. I'm hungry like a wolf and always craving for meat. The meat is not for me, but for the poor. Excuse me, Uncle Shammai, for this meat. Now I'll go buy Uzziah out. How will you go? They can recognize you. I know, but what can you do? Uzziah is my friend, and I must help him. Barbius, what happens on this earth? I don't know the answer, but in my opinion, God is carrying out something over us. Of course, God is God, and Uzziah is my friend, so forgive me. I need to go. Well, good luck. Thank you, but remember, I'm going with good intentions. Barbius was walking the streets of Jerusalem. Lord, I am still young, and I have nothing but anger at all the rich and dead-hearted people. What do I do? After all, I'm just going to get nothing by killing and plundering. I will only hurt myself. Where is the justice? Where is it hidden? If I knew, I would give my life for it. Barbius, peace to you. Excuse me, I have no time. Barbius stopped. Uzziah, is that you? Barbius, what? But Uzziah laughed. They let me go. Well, only my backside is slightly sore. Well, you're cheeky. Barbius, come on. We better hide, or we'll be in trouble because they are looking for you everywhere. I'm not afraid. No, dear, you better hide. I know where. Come with me, fast. Barbius looked at Uzziah. Well, dear, you're good. Although it's not a wolf, but a fox who rescues me. Let's go. I agree. But where? I don't know yet. But just let's go. Come on. I have a friend. They went to the friend of Uzziah. Isaac, can we come in? Come in. Uzziah, but he is drunk. No, Barbius. He just stutters. Isaac, can this man stay at your house just for a little? Yes, well, let him stay. Uzziah, tell me, is he like you? No, Isaac, he is stronger than me. He is a god in his trade. If God, then I let him stay at my house. Only I have nothing to eat. Lord, where you brought our people, thought Barbius. Isaac, I will help you, for I am a robber and I have money. I have a lot of it. Ha ha ha. Stay with me for life and live here. Let us buy wine now. Uzziah laughed. Why to buy wine? Because I can't. Barbius looked at Uzziah. Uzziah, long time ago, I asked you not to hurt a person who makes this damn money for living by hard work. Uzziah blushed. Barbius, I only wanted... No, here, take 12 decenarius and buy what you want. Leave some for your father, for he is hungry too. Forgive me, Barbius, but I am a man too. Uzziah, I understand you, but you also should understand the whole meaning of our life. I don't know how to do it. Uzziah, personally, I go for this mess because of people like you. Only you go because of your belly. Barbius, but I always want to eat. I want to too, but I will never touch a poor man. Uzziah, take from those who amass their wealth, not by their hands and their minds. What is mind? That's what you lack. You are as stubborn as a mule. But I don't have a tail. You look closely at yourself and you will find it. Isaac laughed. Uzziah blushed, lowered his head, and walked out of the house. Barbius is right, he thought. I lift everything I can, but who am I taking from? Lord, forgive me. Uzziah, Lord, is that you? Hey, are you out of your mind? Forgive me, I was thinking. Come on with us. Where? It's not far from here. No, Kareem, I'm afraid of Barbius. Uzziah, where is he? At Isaac's house. Okay, Uzziah, go where you're going. I need to see Barbius. Why? Go out. I'll see you again another time. Kareem entered the house of Isaac. Barbius, peace be to you. Kareem, my dear, peace be to you. Kareem, do not be shy. Have a seat. Barbius, where have you been for so long? Kareem, you know my path. We know, but you were absent for so long. It's okay, I'm alive. Hand out all my loot to the poor, right here in Jerusalem. Listen, but you know, that's all. Yes, I understand. It is owned by the Sindrian. Still, it's ours and should only be given to the poor. Well, do it. But you have to get out of Jerusalem. Kareem, I promise you today that I will go away from here, but I have to wait for Uzziah. I will ask you one more thing so that nobody knew nothing about me. Barbius, you know us. Then I am silent. Here is our sheep coming. Upon entering the house, Uzziah felt uncomfortable. Well, Curly, what have you brought? Cakes, fish, meat, and wine. And what is the wine for? It is for you. I will not have any. Good for you. Now go and bring your father here. Uzziah ran. Father, let's go to Isaac faster. I brought food and wine. Well, let's go. On the way to Isaac, Shammai thought and asked the Lord, Lord, reform him, for he is still young. Upon entering the house, Shammai immediately asked Barbius, I beg you, rehabilitate my son. Uncle Shammai, I promise you that he will straighten up. And you? Well, that's another matter. I am older than him and will try to do what you want. I don't know yet how I will do it. Still, I think that everything will fall into place. Barbius, tell me, are you afraid for your life? I'm not worried about mine yet, because I think about other people more than about myself. I'm always glad to see a man when he is fed. If he is fed, it means he's kind. Barbius, you say it right, but in my opinion, you're doing it wrong. Uncle Shammai, God and only God will judge it all. I will never think of myself as a robber. Well, Barbius, then your fate depends only on you. I have no doubt about that. Everyone, let's have lunch, for I will have to leave Jerusalem soon. Somewhere after midnight, Barbius left Jerusalem. Oh my God, understand me correctly, for I do everything out of bare necessities of life. When I come to you, don't judge my sinful soul and me too severely. I wish that all people lived in prosperity, and not just those who are hiding behind your name and robbing people. I take away that had already been taken, the loot. So who of us is a thief and a robber then? Let me understand. This is what he thought. God heard Barbius, but he did not listen to him yet. He walked forward into the unknown, which was waiting for him, somewhere out there, beyond the horizon. He walked slowly, but his gait was with confidence. Roman oppression spread terror. The promised land lived in fear. Utter chaos surrounded all the people from all the sides. Something strange was happening. Everywhere the horrors of death. People were waiting for help from God every day. They waited and hoped for a better life because all the prophets who lived many years prior to the birth of the Messiah besieged the good life. They weren't wrong, for they heard the voice of God and stated it in their records. Everything went as God destined. It was day and it was night. Birds were singing and the wind blowing. Rain was falling and the sun was shining. Life continued as it was, ordinary and extraordinary. God's course led everyone only forward. Life was next to death, and death cruel and unjust. The path for all was the same, for it led everyone to eternal immortality. While no one realized it, for the child of God was only growing and developing for the benefit of all people. The pagan high priest felt and knew about the birth of the God-man. However, they could not change anything, for the Overmind himself did not give them such an opportunity. A bright ray of God's knowledge was only gaining its strength. It was preparing for the birth of new and light, the faith, undying and eternal. This faith, it will fight. It will fight its way through all sorts of thorns. Difficulty and injustice will stand not in its way, but will go ahead, washing away the dark that rebelled against it. For only everything's God should be present and live on earth. Dear readers, we will pause there. We will resume play yet another day, another time, in the book entitled The Sacraments of Eternity. Until next time, dear readers, please take care of yourself, and most importantly, if you are able, take care of one another. Thank you. God bless.